Alright, and welcome back to episode 2, that it's definitely not being recorded back-to-back. Definitely not just trying to get through this for the sake of saying we finished it. That's probably a horrible thing to say on the second episode of a series. Alright, let's get back into this. We're conquering the galaxy! We're trying to, achieve... Oh, that caused my webcam to freak out. That's cool. You okay there, buddy? Okay, we're not gonna punch the desk anymore. Cool. Sorry about that. Anyway, so Legate Junius, whatever, a recently awakened commander. Even if he's woken up for more than 10 minutes, we'd never be able to conquer his planet, but whatever. A recently awakened commander, Junius, has taken to war with a zeal that is normally reserved for older commanders. Why would, wouldn't you expect, like, older people to, calm down as they go along? I don't know. As such, he's been deployed primarily against the Synchronous, with the assumption that his fierce independence will make him naturally resistant to the Synchronous virus. Ooh, the Synchronous virus. Cool. Alright, kill him. I don't know of any virus that, I can't just purge with lasers. Sounds like a good plan to me. Alright, let's kill this guy, right? That's the whole point. Some advanced tech would be nice too. Okay, well, I don't want to start in the ocean. We do have naval well, so quite a bit of this planet is in the water. That's the only planet, okay. That being said, I think there's a lot more resource density on land, and with our warships, I don't really know how close we'd really be able to push them. So I'm thinking the enemy base, just looking around, it's a good chance it'll be in here somewhere. Part of me wonders if we should just drop into, push into this area as fast as possible. Might be the smart move here.
Landing sequence activating.
I want those resources, and if we can knock out this guy right away, that would be desirable as well. I wonder if we can do 2 factories right off the bat here. Is that something... Oh, freaking out with the placement there. I feel like that's something we can totally do, just looking at the way our resources are working. I'm thinking 2 factories into energy generators. Yeah, I think that'll work out okay. That might just be because of the tech we've gotten. How that last tech we got was increased efficiency or something on everything, I think. And these guys can worry about building the mass extractors. And this guy should just start cranking out tanks to head over there. Let's see what we can find. You go that way as well, honestly, because we will totally force-settle these dudes if we're able to. Assuming that's where he is. I think our eco plan is going to work out okay. Just by looking at what we've got so far. You build mass over there. Maybe get one more energy generator going, and then more tanks. And we'll see. We are going to need some more engineers, obviously, but I think I'll build another factory and build some more engineers from that. So, no, nothing at the moment. So let's see how far we can get into this rich mass pile. That would be funny if he actually is in the ocean, our enemy. But that's okay. Honestly, he can have the ocean for now if we can... oh, hello. There he is. That's what I was expecting. Okay. Boom. One shot. Must have been a solid hit. Critical hit. We, ignited their magazine or something. Alright. But let's conquer this land. This valuable research-rich land. It will serve the Foundation well. It's kind of interesting, because we're supposed to be a faction, right? Are there Are there other Foundation commanders that are still loyal? Certainly haven't seen any. They're not. Don't seem very helpful. I know you can. I think you can eventually get like an ally commander or something, or at least that was a feature. Quite frankly, like, it was neat, but I don't know if it's the most exciting feature. Like, you know, you kind of, the whole point is, right, we want to test our own abilities and skills, not necessarily some AIs. Although I could see how later on, you know, in Galactic War, when you're fighting enemies that have, or planets that might have, you know, 3 or 4 enemy commanders or whatever, I do understand how, you know, if they're all against you, that is kind of difficult. Alright, we've got this vehicle factory ready. You're already set to build tanks. Let's get some missile trucks from you. Is this where the enemy is? Yeah, probably, considering we're having an enemy contact already. So, this is the base. Just kill his eco before he takes you out. Alright. That's what you tell your men. You're like, hey, make sure to just kill the enemy eco before they kill you. It's like, sir, you mean us dying is already a foregone conclusion? Like, yes. Yes. Morale should be very high. The feeding of men into the meat grinder will continue until morale improves. Don't think the machines feel quite the same way. Wouldn't that be awful? Like, you build, like, sentient, like, if the robots you build to do your war are all just, like, totally sentient, but have no choice but to follow your will, be kind of needlessly cruel. It's like a Portal thing or something. Like, well, they are sentient, of course. We just have a lot of them. What do we have in terms of options? We can build an orbital fabricator. I'm curious what the orbital fabricator will give us. Like, does the orbital fabricator allow us to build the advanced orbital factory, or is it just kind of maybe able to build, like, the gateways or whatever? We'll find out. Maybe it can build, like, the anchor, like the defense platform, which I believe was capable of shooting things on the ground, which I always thought was weird. I never fully agreed with that as a balance decision. But that being said, I will totally abuse it if it is still the case. So we've got the enemy commander still defending his base, which, you know, makes sense. That is kind of his main job. Just kind of want to try and kill as much of his eco as I can, preferably, because I don't think this is not enough of a force to really kill him. They do have aircraft. What do we got? What do we got? Yes, we can build the anchor. Okay, excellent. I don't know if they changed it or not, but we'll test it out and see. We can build a space probe. I don't think we have need for anything else from there. So let's go ahead and just have this guy build us more land factories right on the gate. Just keep the pressure going. Got pretty good... Oh, there's enemy bomber. So let's just get a few turrets up here to defend our more valuable areas. And the orbital construction unit is slow. Okay, let's now that we have vision though, we'll send our dudes around the back. Let's see if we can slip by the commander a little bit. And then that way we can hopefully destroy more of his production. And then close in for the final kill, I guess. Seems to be working alright. Oh, yep. So the anchor does indeed still have a laser that shoots at the ground. Looks cool. Oh, it's like a triple-barreled rotating thing. That's pretty cool, actually. this one platform could realistically probably win us this game if... Because he has no anti-orbital stuff.
Enemy commander in critical condition.
Alright, let's just wipe out his pathetic base. This man, this young commander, so arrogant. Didn't want to join with us, the fool.
Enemy commander
Alright,
annihilated.
ta-da!
Congratulations, Commander.
Seven and a half minutes. Decent enough, I guess.
System captured.
Alright,
Search.
explore the system.
Tech banks are full.
Commander ammunition tech. That seems pretty useless. We can also get basic bots. I mean, I kind of want the bots, but at the same time, I also feel like an additional data. What would I replace with bots? I'd probably maybe replace artillery, as much as I don't want to. But I feel like an additional data bank is useful. So let's kill this dude. Awarded several commendations. Synchronous virus. What is the synchronous virus? Is there any higher story here going on that I'm unaware of? Whatever. What even is, like, the synchronous virus? Is that just, like, convert you to their faction? Or is it just like, you know, we're all, it synchronizes of you. Oh, in another one planet world. How predictable. Okay. What can we do? What can we do? Both places are close to the water. There's a little bit of resources, decent amount of resources in the water, close to it. A lot of the resources are right here. I still think favoring land is the way to go, as boring as it is. We're gonna go here and expand this way. Maybe I'll throw down one naval factory and take advantage of the water resources since they are available. I don't want to neglect something. So again, we'll probably do... You know what? Sure, we'll do a 2 factory start. 1 in the water. I think we can technically build on... we can build energy on the water, so we might as well focus on the water. You know what? We will go for a slightly naval strategy, sure. Not that I think we'll actually be able to win navally, but we can at least dominate roughly this half of the planet from the water. And there's a decent resource base here for us, I guess. So we'll have these guys. Okay, well, I just said I was going to build energy on the water, and then I immediately queued energy on the land. But, you know, what you going to do? I feel like the AI does love to send out their little harassing parties, so I'm going to... I don't want to be overly cautious, but I'm going to build a few defensive turrets. Just a handful. Commander, you go there. You go to the south here. Looks good. Already got quite a few boats. You can focus on starting to get some of our aquatic energy production going. What else do we need? Probably this frigate. Can we set a patrol route? Yes. So let's set a patrol route kind of around the whole ocean here. And then as the frigates come off the line, just basically just keep building this stuff. Sure. Oh, unit spam, you gotta love it. Alright, what did we got? A big swarm of construction units now. Great. Tonks. We need more tonks. Alright, Commander.
Enemy detected.
Oh, where? Oh, in the water. Oh, it's a... Oh, I forgot the bots can walk on the bottom of the ocean. I kind of never loved that. Alright, I guess we need like a couple turrets or something right here. Because I don't know which naval units... Is it just the submarines? So the frigate... Does it say like what's underwater? I mean, I know the submarine can, of course, attack underwater. That just makes sense. But like, so presumably the enemy's over here somewhere. So we know that. So that's probably... Oh, we could build a torpedo turret. That'll put an end to our enemy's naval ambitions, I assume. And also should, I would really hope, be able to kill the bots on the bottom of the ocean as they show up. And the frigates can obviously kill them on land. I just don't know which ships. I don't know if the destroyer has a torpedo or not. And the frigate, I'm pretty sure doesn't. Because I'm pretty sure the main point of the frigate is to be anti-air, and it also does have, like, you know, a gun, a bow gun, but I think the main point of the frigate is to be an anti-aircraft ship. That might be a little bit too multi-purpose, like, unless the destroyer is literally just a bombardment vessel, I would expect the destroyer would be the more multi-purpose, like for, you know, Tech 1 bombardment and also anti-submarine warfare, is what I would speculate for balanced reasons, but I could be wrong. We do need to focus on more land production. Yeah, you guys, let's just do that. Really, we already have, and there's still can't build advanced stuff. Maybe we'll build a orbital factory in the water too, because why not? But yeah, we can kind of use our naval supremacy to keep, I guess, to keep the enemy just at bay, roughly, like from the water, and we can use this as our safe resource base. Commander, once you're done over there, you can do that. So we'll have a pretty solid grasp on this planet's resources.
Orbital launcher online.
Did our construction unit in that area maybe get killed? Oh, there's a forest fire. How lovely. What do we got? We got one of those artillery bots. Kind of irritating. Whatever. You. More tonk. More tonk. More action. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go ahead and just start sending in the boys. Let's get a couple space probes, a couple of orbital fabricators. I'm trying to think of what weird and silly things we can do. We can build it. That's kind of funny. So we can build a docks launcher. Oh, we can build the docks launcher on the water. That's kind of humorous. We can build docks launchers. We can't build docks as like normally. You know, we can't build them you know, from a factory, but we can build a gun that shoots doxes, because that makes sense. Where is the enemy base? And let us focus all our efforts on the annihilation thereof. Where is the enemy base? That's an excellent question. Is it somewhere in this vicinity? Oh, it's literally right there. I was not expecting it to be there. It's not a very resource-rich area. Whatever. Okay. I have a feeling this isn't gonna last that long. Yeah, because we can literally... We can build so many units. Units are so cheap.
Engaging enemy commander.
So our fleet... I mean, I guess it kind of did its job. We were able to patrol the local area of the water. Wasn't too much more useful than for that purpose. Yeah, and we're already about to kill the commander, so... the production, our economic warfare model is far superior to the enemy's. I think, yeah, this next column. Yep. There we go.
Enemy commander destroyed. Victory.
Can we just order this to attack? And yeah, we can make doxes this way. So we know we can make doxes. We just can't make them the traditional way. Excellent. We shall use this to our advantage in the near future. You think that you limit me to vehicles, but you fools have no idea. Alright. Complete orbital tech. That seems good. All orbital units and factories, so we can build the battleships and everything. That is, I think, by far the most valuable tech of those particular options. So, my eyesight with colors, I know I've already conquered these three. So I think, yeah, it's between the blue, like this bluish one, and my purple color, I have a little bit of trouble distinguishing, but we'll figure it out. Let's jump a little bit towards the center here, and then we can always work our way back this direction. Legate Quintus. While commanders can collate and process a staggering amount of data at once to make decisions, only so much of that data can be deemed relevant. Quintus does so by breaking everything possible down into numbers to be put into a complicated formula. Isn't that kind of vaguely how computers work anyway? Quintus does not accept percentage-based outcomes, only certain true or false. Okay, well, whatever. Well, let's kill him. I'm certain that he's about to be dead. Break that down into some numbers or whatever.
Choose landing site.
Okay, we have yet another single planet system. This looks very similar to the planet we fought on earlier. I'm just going to do the same strategy of pushing, not the planet we just fought on, but the one before that. And I'll just push up into this area, claim these resources. It seems like the smartest move to me. We do have complete orbital tech, and we can use doxes by shooting them out of guns. So I think that our strategy is going to revolve as much as possible on stupidity with doxes. I think I still need to have a dedicated anti-aircraft production facility. You know what? We're limiting ourselves. We're focusing here. So we're just going to have one vehicle factory. That's going to be our whole vehicle production capacity. And from this factory, we will build our initial wave of construction units. And then we're going to build missile trucks probably, because, you know, doxes obviously can't be used for anti-aircraft purposes. That would be kind of funny if, like, you could have the dox launcher shoot the doxes at planes, not so the dox could then shoot the plane, but like to shoot the plane with the dox. You know, I would be supportive of such measures. Oh, we should get our energy cooking as well. Okay. Now that we do have complete orbital attack as well, I think that will be a good idea for us to try and exploit that to our maximum advantage. How's it going over here? No enemy encountered yet. I'm sure that'll change soon. So let's go ahead and build a dox launcher. Oh, speak of the devil. Okay. And let's build a dox launcher here at primary fortified base location Alpha 01 or whatever nonsense. Commander, how about you go into the water and find what you can find. Oh, we can build a jig, so if we ever find a gas planet, That'll be useful. We can build orbital manufacturing, obviously, but don't really have the need or resources yet. So I wanna focus on finishing. Yeah, we got our first few docks launchers online, and then we can go ahead and focus on orbital attack. Let's build the Arc-D. Does this thing have a gun? I don't think the scout car must not have a gun. Okay, let's build a missile launcher to deal with any planes, and then a docks launcher, of course. What other options are there? Build a couple of missile trucks here, just in case. Go ahead and tell this guy to start production, essentially. Okay, I'm sure they're in roughly that area. Alright. Build an orbital factory. Can start working on that. Okay, and then more doxes, of course. Never enough doxes. Quit doxing me, bro. Okay. One orbital factory is good, but two is better. Does this thing consume resources, or is it literally just like a magic docks launcher, I wonder? It doesn't... Like, I don't see anything that would indicate how many resources... Yeah, like, see how the fabricators actually show you, like, how many resources it's using. But the lobs just kind of seem to be magic docks launchers, I guess? They're summoning them, like, out of the void. And they're really not, like, horribly expensive units, is the funny thing. And by that I mean, like, the actual cannon itself. Is that an enemy? That is an enemy structure, isn't it? Okay. Well, that seems like a job for our finest, our fine young men. Alright. We got the railgun platform, which is an anti-orbital. We've got the laser platform, and of course we've got a battleship we can build. I think I'm going to build the I'll build the laser platform for the moment. Okay, I think we need some more energy if we're going to keep our docks production going. This is just the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay, so here's the enemy base. Let's go ahead, let's send some of these doxes over here. I'm sure the enemies colonize that area. And I don't want them to. I want all the mass on the planet for myself. Thank you very much. Commander, you just keep on walking around. Oh. How about you build a couple of anti-aircraft launchers? Yeah, I feel like these, literally, they just, like, summon doxes from the void or something. Okay. We're about to have several new docks, launching facilities contributing to the fight. Are these literally, like, I don't see them consuming resources. I could be wrong, like, it could just not show in the menu the same way that, like, the fabricators do, but, like, are they just, again, are they just magic? Alright, do we have our, oh, we have 2 gun platforms ready. So, I mean, these guys by themselves probably would be enough to finish them off. But how many got? We've already got 209 doxes. Let's just bum rush. Okay. What about you guys? You go there. You go there. Oh, we're already gonna kill him before the laser platforms could even get a shot off. This is kind of funny, honestly. Alright, here we go. Ta-da!
Enemy commander annihilated. System is now under your control.
So much for being a vehicle commander. Alrighty. Continue war. Less than 7 minutes on that one. We're getting a little quicker about
System
this.
captured.
Let's explore.
Tech banks are full.
Oh, complete vehicle tech, though. Versus basic air tech. I do think that complete vehicle tech is pretty valuable. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna delete artillery for now, as much as I, you know,
Vehicle tech available.
much as I love artillery, we can now technically build mobile artillery. So that's good. This has been pretty quick, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna fight one more guy, I feel like.
Battle selected.
One more guy for this episode.
Select starting location.
Oh, it's a metal planet. However, there are no other planets in the system to use the Annihilazor against. But, same as always, gonna gravitate towards the area with the most resources. Start here, claim this place. Oop. We have the complete... Wow, the camera's being weird. We have the complete vehicle tech now, which means we'll probably actually get some advanced vehicles out finally, which I'm looking forward to. I wonder if, like, once we get advanced tech, if it gives the AI advanced tech, or if it's just kind of, like, coincidental, and, like, as you get closer towards the core of the galaxy, if you're just more likely to encounter people with advanced tech anyway, or something like that. The camera does not like me right now. I don't know if you guys see that, how, like, as I like, work my way... Now it's not doing it, of course, but I was, like, kept flicking back the other direction. Okay. Let's get rolling here. I wonder if, now that we're gonna have advanced vehicles, I wonder if that means we'll also have access to advanced fabricators, or not. Well, I mean, I know we'll have access to advanced fabricators. I wonder which advanced structures it will give us, though. Like, will we get advanced metal extractors? Because that would be huge. Part of me almost wonders, though, if that's like a separate upgrade we're gonna have to find. See, okay, just did it just now. Camera keeps flicking around. So, okay, we'll build a couple of advanced fabricators. See, that's annoying. Because I feel like generally the best way to use advanced fabricators is to actually like I mean, I guess if you're at a point where you can just have legions of advanced fabricators, that's cool. But like, you could also just like build a few of them and then use that advanced factory to keep building more advanced, like, other vehicles.
Enemy detected.
Oh. And then that way, you just give them, like, an entourage of Tech 1 construction units. And that's usually a good way of handling the situation. Alrighty. So we can technically build a mobile nuke. That's kind of funny. I wonder, could we load the mobile nuke into an Astraeus and then, like, drop it into the middle of the enemy base? That's a funny enough idea that I kind of want to try it, regardless of if it works or not. Let's go ahead to see if we can build advanced fabricator, or not I keep saying advanced fabricators, advanced extractors and advanced resource structures, because that would certainly be pretty nice if we can do that. And then maybe just a few more fabricators or engineers, whatever they're called. You guys go over here, see if you can colonize this. Yeah, let's build a Astraeus and a tech unit. Aha! So this is a really big upgrade for us. Okay. Let's build another advanced plant. So we're going to be able to afford it. So, we've got some advanced metal extractors coming along very quickly, and then we'll build some advanced energy. And then more advanced metal, and more advanced energy, and then maybe like some more advanced defenses. Oh, that's really funny. I don't see advanced defenses. We have nukes already and anti-nukes. I mean, it makes sense for them to give you anti-nukes, but they already give us nukes, but we can't build advanced defenses. That's sort of funny. So make sure that if we're building these, we're gonna protect them.
Expand your production.
I'm guessing that they don't have nukes already, but maybe that's something I'll come to regret. How expensive is this? Not that expensive. It'll just probably take a while to build. Okay. So you guys just... let's get a few advanced things going. Okay. Let's figure out where the enemy base is. So let's get an orbital factory online, and then maybe some probes and some radars. And we can build a few anti-aircraft units. This is a big truck. I guess it makes sense. I mean, it's supposed to be a nuke, so... not that nukes are actually that big in reality, but some sort of future nuke? I don't know. Very powerful nuke. And we can build advanced radar now, too. Where's the other advanced... there it is. So how far... so the advanced radar has pretty significant coverage of the planet, so let's go ahead and just build one kind of in our main base again. Our metal eco is already crazy. Build a couple more advanced boys from here. So we're already almost done. Then we'll build some shellers maybe from here to go along with the tanks we're building from this factory. And then maybe a flak truck or something. I mean, we've already got these missile guys, which are probably going to be good enough. Let's send a probe over. And an ARC-D. Maybe we can get some anchors going to hold important locations. I wonder if we can't load it in the Astraeus. Yeah, so we can't actually load it in the Astraeus, which is a bit... I'm a little bit peeved. That's alright, let's drive it into the enemy base. It makes sense. I understand why they won't let us do it. But it would be so much funnier if we could, right? I wonder if the mobile like air transports you can load it into, but I'm guessing, I mean, just looking at the sheer size of it. But I mean, you can load your commander in an Astraeus. Commander's a relatively chonky boy as well. I don't know. It's all good. I understand why, especially for multiplayer, that would be kind of unbalanced. Let's get everybody moving this way. You can start building tanks now. And you're already going to start building flak. Very good. And the camera, again, continues to irritate me. You guys, go ahead. And keep working on our eco. Our mobile nuke keeps rolling and has not yet. Oh, might have technically just been discovered. I wonder. We don't really see any obvious reaction from the AI though, even though their scout plane definitely saw that. Get a battleship going, because why not? Not just any battleship, an orbital battleship. Alright, we've got our sort of gateway stations set up. Yeah, this thing's literally going to roll right into his base, I think. Go right for the commander. Can we? I don't know. Well, let's see. I'm genuinely curious. Like, is this going to be enough on its own? Well...
Enemy commander damaged.
Okay, so it's
enemy commander.
not quite enough to kill him. But we took out most of the base. I mean, works for me. I'm thinking our Tech 2 vehicles are going to be enough to finish the job. But we can build extractors from space. Excellent. Yeah, we've got an eco that can support basically anything we want to do. Sure, build a nuke. Why not? Another one, a more missile-y variety. You guys, once you're done there, you go there and there, and so on and so forth. Not that it's gonna matter. I don't think we're gonna make it that far. The shadow of the satellite looks kind of funny. It's a little bit haunting. Oh, okay, did the commander leave this platform? Fascinating. Wonder if that's him there. If nothing else, our battleship will be done soon. We'll be able to track him down with that. Where's the probe? You go... Tell us where the coward is running to. You could have joined with me. We could have ruled the galaxy together.
Enemy commander damaged.
Not really. There we go. Not even going to lose a unit to his explosion. Kill him with the mobile artillery. Excellent. Alright. There we go. So not our fastest game, but you know, we did it. Episode 2.